The subtle saboteurs, recognizing threats to your inner worth. Self-esteem can be subtly, yet powerfully, eroded by various internal and external factors, often creating a self-perpetuating cycle of self-doubt. Understanding these common challenges is the first step toward dismantling them. One pervasive threat is negative self-talk, that inner critic that habitually criticizes or belittles you. Phrases like "I'm not good enough" or "I always mess things up" can replay on a continuous loop, constantly blaming you for perceived shortcomings. This constant self-criticism, or focusing excessively on flaws, significantly diminishes your self-perception. Another common manifestation of low self-esteem is people-pleasing tendencies and a lack of boundaries. You might go to great lengths to make others happy, often at your own expense, driven by a profound fear of rejection or disapproval. This makes it exceedingly difficult to decline requests or express your true feelings, leading to blurred personal boundaries where you might tolerate disrespect or mistreatment to avoid conflict. The inability to assert yourself can result in others dictating your actions, tolerating disrespectful behavior, or feeling uncomfortable saying no. The fear of failure also significantly impacts self-esteem. You might worry excessively about making mistakes or falling short of expectations, leading you to play it safe and avoid risk-taking altogether. Any perceived failure can be deeply frightening, serving as further confirmation of your negative self-perception and causing you to shy away from challenges. Furthermore, social comparison and unrealistic expectations frequently undermine self-worth. Constantly comparing yourself to others, especially in the curated world of social media, can lead to feelings of inadequacy and diminished self-perception. Similarly, setting unrealistic expectations for yourself can lead to perpetual feelings of failure and inadequacy when those unattainable standards are not met. Finally, sensitivity to criticism and downplaying accomplishments are telltale signs of struggling self-esteem. You might react strongly to criticism, even when it is constructive, taking feedback personally as confirmation of your perceived flaws. Conversely, you might struggle to accept praise or celebrate your achievements, often attributing successes to luck or minimizing your efforts, feeling unworthy of recognition. These challenges are not isolated. They often feed into each other, creating a cycle where negative self-talk fuels the fear of failure, leading to avoidance of challenges, which in turn reinforces the belief of not being good enough. Recognizing these interconnected patterns is essential for breaking free from their grip. Building your inner fortress, practical pillars for unshakable self-esteem. Now, let's talk about building your inner fortress. True self-worth begins with a profound understanding and acceptance of yourself, embracing both strengths and perceived flaws. Pillar 1. Self-awareness and self-compassion, the foundation of inner kindness. This foundational pillar involves active self-reflection and the deliberate practice of treating yourself with the same kindness and empathy you typically extend to a cherished friend. Self-reflection is a powerful tool with a profound impact on self-esteem and overall well-being. By taking the time to pause and look inward, you gain a clearer understanding of your thoughts, feelings, actions, values, and beliefs. This process also helps in recognizing and celebrating accomplishments, no matter how small, which directly boosts confidence and self-worth. Cultivating kindness towards yourself is a crucial habit. This involves challenging unkind thoughts by asking, "Would I talk to a friend in this way?" Practice positive self-talk, even by saying positive things to yourself in front of a mirror. It might feel unfamiliar at first, but it becomes more comfortable and effective with repetition. Furthermore, forgiving yourself for past thoughts and actions is vital for moving forward, as clinging to self-judgment hinders progress. Accepting imperfections and recognizing that everyone makes mistakes is a significant step toward building a healthier relationship with yourself. By practicing self-compassion, you can mitigate the negative effects of self-doubt and inadequacy, fostering a more supportive internal environment for personal growth. The direct connection between self-reflection and self-esteem demonstrates that understanding yourself is not merely an intellectual exercise, but a direct pathway to valuing yourself. By actively challenging negative self-talk and embracing self-compassion, you are not just experiencing fleeting positive emotions. You are actively rewiring your internal dialogue, leading to a deeper, more transformative process that fosters inner calm and introspection. Pillar 2. Setting boundaries and asserting your value, defining your sacred space. Establishing healthy boundaries is a powerful act of self-respect, not selfishness. A common indicator of diminished self-esteem is a lack of boundaries, where individuals may fear confrontation and allow others to dictate their actions or tolerate disrespectful behavior. Learning to say no is a critical tactic for improving self-esteem, as constantly agreeing to things to please others can be emotionally draining and detrimental to your well-being. By asserting personal boundaries, you are not merely avoiding being overwhelmed. You are actively affirming your values and needs. This practice directly builds self-trust, as it demonstrates a commitment to your own well-being and reinforces the belief in your capacity to make sound choices. This assertion of boundaries leads to mutual respect in relationships, which, in turn, strengthens your sense of self-worth. It is a tangible and actionable step toward personal growth, transforming a fear of rejection into an empowered expression of self-value. Pillar 3. Action and growth. Stepping beyond your comfort zone, the momentum of progress. Genuine growth often occurs outside the familiar confines of your comfort zone. A common challenge for individuals with low self-esteem is a pervasive fear of failure, which can lead them to avoid challenges and new opportunities altogether. To counteract this, it is essential to embrace action and growth by taking small, achievable steps and celebrating every success, no matter how minor. When you step outside your comfort zone and succeed, even in small ways, you demonstrate to yourself your capacity to persevere through difficult moments, thereby building confidence. Setting realistic objectives and celebrating small victories are crucial for rebuilding confidence incrementally. Each accomplishment, no matter how insignificant it may seem, reinforces the belief in your capabilities and reliability, which are fundamental components of self-trust. This creates a positive feedback loop where small successes accumulate, leading to significant increases in self-assurance over time. Furthermore, actively moving forward immediately after a setback, rather than dwelling on it, is a powerful way to rebuild self-esteem. By focusing on what can be controlled and improved, you shift your energy from frustration to proactive development, fostering a growth mindset where challenges are seen as opportunities for development. This practical, step-by-step approach to personal growth transforms the fear of failure into a catalyst for progress. Pillar 4. Mindful living, anchoring in the present, finding calm amidst the chaos. Mindfulness is a powerful practice that can significantly enhance self-esteem by quieting the inner critic, reducing stress, and anchoring you in the present moment, thereby fostering a sense of calm and acceptance. Mindfulness improves self-esteem through several key mechanisms: enhanced self-awareness, reduced rumination, less stress, and improved resilience. Through mindfulness, you become more attuned to your thoughts and emotions, gaining valuable understanding into the patterns that influence your self-perception. This heightened awareness enables you to challenge negative beliefs and replace them with more empowering ones. Mindfulness also interrupts the cycle of rumination, the repetitive dwelling on negative thoughts that can be detrimental to self-esteem. By training the mind to observe thoughts without becoming entangled in them, it creates space for healthier perspectives to emerge. Chronic stress can erode self-esteem, but mindfulness practices activate the relaxation response, reducing stress hormones and leading to a calmer mind, increased emotional stability, and a greater sense of self-worth. Furthermore, mindfulness equips you with the tools to navigate challenges with grace, improving your ability to handle setbacks and failures without allowing them to define your self-worth. This resilience is a cornerstone of healthy self-esteem. By focusing on the present moment, you are less likely to become caught up in worries about the future or regrets over the past, and you become less preoccupied with concerns about success and self-esteem itself. This profound shift suggests a state where self-worth is inherent rather than constantly needing external validation, aligning perfectly with our goal of inspiring calm, contemplation, and introspection. Pillar 5. Cultivating a supportive ecosystem, nurturing relationships and environment. Beyond your internal work, the people with whom you choose to spend your time significantly impact your self-esteem. Your social environment acts as a powerful feedback loop, either reinforcing self-doubt or amplifying self-worth. Individuals who surround themselves with negative influences often find their self-perception diminished, as constant criticism or lack of support can erode confidence. Conversely, focusing on positive relationships and intentionally spending more time with people who foster a sense of well-being is crucial for nurturing self-esteem. Removing negative influences from your circle allows for more positive encouragement and kinder thoughts to flourish, directly contributing to the growth of self-esteem. This is not merely about feeling good. It is about actively cultivating an environment that reflects and amplifies a positive self-image, making it easier to maintain and strengthen self-perception. The validation and encouragement provided by supportive relationships are fundamental for building self-trust and self-esteem. Beyond simply having a positive circle, healthy relationships serve as catalysts for mutual growth and enhanced self-awareness. These connections provide a foundation of love, trust, and encouragement that fuels both confidence and resilience. Relationships act as mirrors, reflecting strengths, weaknesses, and blind spots, thereby helping you see yourself more clearly and understand aspects of yourself that require attention and growth. Being connected to others also fosters accountability, encouraging you to pursue personal goals and maintain commitments. Self-improvement is not solely an isolated endeavor. It is deeply intertwined with the interactions and dynamics shared with others. When relationships are healthy, they promote a positive feedback loop where both parties benefit from the dynamic, encouraging mutual growth. This highlights the profound social dimension of self-esteem, where genuine connections provide emotional safety, constructive feedback, and accountability, accelerating personal development. As you improve yourself, your relationships also strengthen, creating a virtuous cycle of well-being. Conclusion: your journey to unshakable self-worth. Protecting and cultivating self-esteem is an ongoing journey, not a fixed destination. The path to unshakable self-worth is built upon several interconnected pillars: self-awareness and self-compassion, embracing inner kindness by understanding yourself deeply, challenging negative self-talk, and extending the same empathy to yourself as you would to a trusted friend. Setting boundaries and asserting value. Recognizing that healthy boundaries are acts of self-respect, not selfishness, protecting your personal energy and reinforcing your inherent worth. Action and growth. Understanding that true progress occurs beyond your comfort zone, taking small, achievable steps and celebrating every success to build momentum and reinforce self-efficacy. Mindful living. Anchoring yourself in the present moment through mindfulness practices to quiet the inner critic, reduce stress, and foster a profound sense of calm and acceptance. These individual strategies, while potent on their own, create a synergistic effect when integrated, establishing a truly unshakable foundation for self-esteem. Consistent effort across these areas yields the most profound and lasting results, fostering a holistic approach to inner well-being. The ultimate aim in cultivating self-esteem is to transcend the need for external validation and discover an inherent sense of worth from within. This journey invites you to embrace your unique value, practice patience with yourself, and trust your inner compass. It is a continuous process of self-discovery and affirmation, leading to a profound sense of calm, contemplation, and introspection. Remember, you are special just as you are, and no external factor should diminish that intrinsic worth. Believe in your inherent goodness and your deservingness of happiness. The path to protecting self-esteem is paved with self-acceptance, resilience, and the quiet strength that comes from within. Celebrate every victory, no matter how small, and approach challenges with the understanding that they are opportunities for growth. This commitment to your authentic self is the most powerful act of self-protection. If this video resonated with you, consider subscribing to join a community dedicated to personal growth and inner peace. Share your biggest takeaway in the comments below. What's one step you'll take today to protect your self-esteem?